Hi there, it's Megan Clark-Young with Macy's Genealogy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create search engine shortcuts in Google Chrome. This will get you directly into whatever type of database you would be regularly having to access via the website, find the correct place to enter your search query, and then find your search. I'm going to show you how to do it with just a shortcut, a few quick little keystrokes, and you will be at the record you're looking for. This may change your life if you regularly are having to look up citations from a printed version, like if you are in a discussion group for the National Genealogical Society Quarterly or any other type of publication, or if you regularly read printed copies of documents that have source citations. So let's get started. In order to demonstrate how first I find the records and then how to create the actual shortcut, I'm going to be using an article from the National Genealogical Society Quarterly. This is the volume 109, number 3 from September 2021, and I'll be using some of the citations from my friend Mary Burdick's article. So I'm going to set a timer here and get into Family Search, and then I'll show you the old way, and then I'll show you the new way. We'll compare the time, and then I'll show you how to do it. All right, so I'm going to be using the very first footnote in Mary's article. I am logged into Family Search here, and I'm going to pull up my timer. We'll get it started. So this is searching the way that I would have done before I learned about these shortcuts. So let me go ahead and get the timer started. I'm going to go to Search, Catalog. I would switch to the film number, and it is 004016728. Whoops. And there they are. Wood County Birth and Death. Looks like they are available online here from the notes, but I'm going to scroll down and use the way that the citation is written. It's the very last one here. So I click on Camera, and we are looking for image number 72. And there we go. And looks like these are indexed. I'm just going to pop this down though. And it's entry 238. So there he is right there, Joel Woolley. And that took us about 50 seconds. So we can pause that. Not too bad. I mean, we had the digital film number. We were able to get straight to it from the catalog. You know, we knew exactly what we were looking for. That wasn't too bad, but it still almost took us a minute. Okay, so I have a brand new tab in Google Chrome opened. So I am logged into Family Search already. I'm going to go ahead and start my timer. Whoops, let me reset my timer and start my timer. I have a key FSF, Family Search Film 004016728. It's going to take me directly into that film. I'm looking for image 72 and line 238. And there we have Joel Woolley. Let me hit pause. 25 seconds. And actually, I was a little slow in getting to my timer. If you could save about 40 seconds every time you had to look up a record on Family Search, Find a Grave, Ancestry Collections, World Cat, if you're looking for a book, or Google Books, you will save so much time. So let me show you how I do this. Let me minimize this. And you will want to be in your Google Chrome. It doesn't matter what tab you're on. You'll want to go up to the little 3 dots in the top right-hand corner where you customize and control your Google options. You will scroll down to Settings. And on the left-hand side, Search Engine. You'll go to Manage Search Engines and scroll down to, you'll have the default ones on the top. And then if you scroll down to Other Search Engines, you will likely see options that you have bookmarked here. They won't have a keyword probably. It'll probably be the whole entire URL, but you can create your own keyword and then the query URL. So the one that we just did, I have coded as FSF for Family Search Films. You can code these whatever you want. One caution, I would not add too many things here, because if you're getting to a point where you can't remember what your codes are, or if you have to have a cheat sheet or a printout of how you coded your search engine keywords, it probably won't end up saving you time. So I do the big ones that I use all the time, like the Family Search Films, Ancestry Collections. I do have one for Google Books, WorldCat. Anything that I am having to log in and then access a second search page before I can actually conduct my search, I have those saved. Or if it's something that is very, very simple for me to remember, I will create a keyword for that. Like here you can see I have one for evidence explained. So if I want to go to the evidence explained website and query, death certificate and see what information is available on how to cite a death certificate, that one's very easy for me to remember. So the first thing you need to know in order to add a new search engine query URL is what would that URL be. So I'm going to open a new tab and share this one instead. And let's just use the family search. Let's do the research wiki, because that's another one that I use frequently. So if I go to family search and I go to search and the research wiki. All right, so I'm just going to search for my home county, Lawrence County. I'm in Pennsylvania, but I'm not actually going to add because I want to get search results. I know from past experience that if I enter Lawrence County, Pennsylvania, it's going to take me directly into the county wiki, and that's not what I want for this purpose. I want this URL that has the search equal Lawrence plus county plus title. Those are my search terms. So I want this search URL. So I'm going to highlight it and hit Control and C to copy it. I'm going to go back to my Google Chrome to add another search engine. I'm going to, you can name these whatever you want, but I'm going to call this Family Search Research Wiki. I'm going to call it RW for Research Wiki. I'm going to hit Control and V to paste my URL, but you can see here, see if I can zoom in on this a little bit, URL with a %S in place of the query. So I'm just going to put my cursor in here and use my arrow button until I get to the point. So you'll usually find it after the search term equals. So that's the key that it's telling you, search for whatever follows. So I'm going to delete everything after that search equals, and I'm going to replace it with a parenthesis and S, and I'm going to add it. Now, I'm going to close this browser. I'm going to share a new tab. So like I said, in order to use these terms, you just in your browser bar enter whatever keyword you made. So I did RW, hit space. Don't forget to hit space. And you can see I'm searching the research wiki, family search research wiki. So if I wanted to search Allegheny County, it's going to take you right into family search. Here are all the Allegheny counties. This is the one I was looking for. It's spelled differently than other states' Alleghenies. I can hit right on it, and there I am. Another term that I mentioned the evidence explained, so that's EE I have saved. So if I just hit EE space, you can see I'm searching evidence explained. Let's say I want to do a death certificate. Here are my research results. I just did that from the browser that I was already in. You could open a new tab. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is hit your keyword, space, and then your search terms. So if we were adding this one, since I just searched for something, I would copy, and then I'll go back to my Chrome. I do already have evidence explained, but that's okay. We'll just add it again. We'll do evidence explained, keyword EE, paste my URL, but again, here it's a little different, but it says search keys equal. You just really want to find that equal sign and replace whatever comes after the equal sign with parenthesis S. So now I have 2 of them in there, but it doesn't matter. Once I want to go search within the Evidence Explained website for whatever term I'm searching, all I have to do is hit that EE space. How about when you get a list of the bibliography, if you attend a lecture or an institute and you see all these wonderful books that you want to rush out and buy, I always check WorldCat first to see if a library near me has a copy. So I do WC space, I'm searching worldcat.org, and I just happen to have Genealogy Standard sitting on my desk. So let's type. And rather than having to go to WorldCat, find the search bar, just that WC space, whatever book I'm looking for, and there I have all of my search results. You can use this for a lot of other things. It doesn't have to be genealogy. You could use this for Pinterest recipes. You could create a shortcut that anytime you hit P space and you search for mashed potatoes, it's going to take you into Pinterest and bring you up all the results for mashed potato recipes. Let me show you how to do that with an additional term like recipes, or I have one if you just wanted Google genealogy. So for instance, if I'm still on this tab, if I have area that I want to look for, I'm actually traveling to DeQueen, Arkansas soon, and I might want to see what they have in terms of genealogy repositories. So I have a search term GG space. So I've added the keyword genealogy to my Google search. So I'm going to do DeQueen, Arkansas, and it's going to bring up, even though all I typed was the location name DeQueen, Arkansas, it searched for DeQueen, Arkansas genealogy. So here I can see all of my options that I might want to look into for my upcoming trip there. Now, when I set this up, let me switch back to my Google Chrome tab. So when I set this up, I'm just going to edit this one that I already have. So my Google genealogy, that's what I named my search engine. Again, you can call it whatever you want. My keyword, I made GG. I searched for, you can search for anything. You just want to get that URL with the search term. So I deleted after my query equals, replaced it with the parenthesis S and added a plus genealogy. So that will add genealogy to any search term that I put in after I use that GG space in the browser bar. Just cancel out of this. So there are a lot of different options. You can see I have Find a Grave. I actually have more. I deleted some in order to give some examples here. I have Internet Archives. I have HathiTrust. If you use any type of your local public library, if they have a large collection, you could create a browser directly for their database, their search engine within their database. And I do want to show you an Ancestry Collection search. It's not quite as quick as the family search, digital film search, because the digital film number will take you directly to that film. So then all you have to do is type the image number in and you're at your image. The Ancestry Collection will take you to the search screen within that collection. So let me just show you here. So I have my Ancestry Collection saved as AC, so space 5164, which are the Pennsylvania death certificates. I do have the certificate number, which you'll see is a search option, but certificate numbers were reused based on county. So if I just type in the certificate number, a lot of people are going to show up. So rather than doing that, I do have my waypoints from the URL, and I know the one I'm looking for in particular, she died in 1932. It is within the range of 058051. So I select that range, and then I know it's image number 647. Oops. 647 for Nancy Embry Clark. So there we go. So even with the few extra steps, it is still faster than having to go log into Ancestry.com, go to the card catalog, find the Pennsylvania death certificate collection, and then do all those things. So again, on average, it seems to save about 40 seconds per record that you're looking at, which I think is pretty valuable time when we all have a lot to do and we all have writing and researching that we'd rather be doing than just waiting for the computer to catch up with what we want. If you have any ideas of other ways that you could utilize these Google Chrome search engine shortcuts, please drop a line in the comments below. I'd love to see how other people are using this very creative idea to save time and effort on their research. And I do have a link in the more info section below the video. I have created a document that has the shortened URLs with the search parameter, the parenthesis S already included for about 20 different search engines that I use. You're welcome to grab that document and just copy and paste the hyperlinks. That way you won't have to perform the initial search to get the URL and then delete whatever you searched for. So that will speed up the process for you. If you found value in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. More content is added frequently, and I hope that you have a great day and happy researching and writing. Thanks.